You feel the vibe, it's contagious. Look in your eyes, feel it's dangerous. Grateful I had all the patience. I know you going through some changes. You taking pictures, know your angles. Ooh, no, we ain't perfect, but we them close. Ooh, you give me something I can pay for. No angel, but you got it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Triana with JNT Nation. We back at it again with another mukbang. Obviously, you guys liked the last one because we had the most views on that one and the least amount of time, if that makes sense. So we decided to do another one with Popeyes. Tell them what we got.
Oh, we got red beans and rice, a large red beans.
We got an 8-piece spicy.
We got 4 biscuits. It's kind of bright.
And we got our apple pies. I've never had an apple pie from
I never had one either.
It's all the little sugar and stuff. I never had an apple pie from Popeyes before.
We got that.
So we're gonna see how that goes.
A whole bunch of honey and hot sauce. They wasn't stingy.
I wish we had some ice cream. And he liked the Tabasco, and I love the for the apple pie.
Oh.
He got the Tabasco, and I love my Louisiana Red Rooster. So, all right. So we about to dig into this food because I'm hungry. I haven't ate all morning. So yeah.
All right.
Grab my little pieces of chicken. Biscuit. Get our food on the plate first.
Okay, little mama. All right, little mama. I bet. Let me get this plastic spoon. Get our food on the plate first. Stir it up. Okay, Kilo, don't come over here playing.
And I love hot sauce. If any of y'all know me personally, y'all will know I love me some hot sauce. I can drink hot sauce.
Oh, you drink hot sauce?
I could.
Okay. All right.
Red beans and rice.
Okay.
So good.
You put red? Okay, you nasty.
Yes, I put hot sauce in almost everything.
If you're gonna put hot sauce on that, you gotta put up some honey in your red beans and rice.
Okay, see, I put hot sauce in mine. He put honey in his.
Cause it be fire like that, bro. It be fire like that, man.
But yeah, this about to be so good. I'm so hungry now. I'm so full. So good. That's all we do is play. So.
Hold on. Kilo, please go sit down for me. Have a seat. I gave you your food. You ate it. All right.
Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and say grace, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the video. Alright, so Lord, I come to you today to thank you for this food that we're about to receive. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Thank you. Short, simple prayer. Anyways, let's get started, man.
Alright, and so we're going to be doing my story time today.
Let's see what this good got to talk about. Kilo, you know.
They done got better now, though, so. Well, I guess I can tell them about the whole situation with ASU and all that. So, for those of you who have not read my book yet, which it was in the description of our first comeback video, but for those of you who have not read it yet, I just want to do a breakdown of my book and, you know, what it's about. Because essentially it's about my life. It's an autobiography. It's about the things that I went through. So I'll just start from where everything just started going downhill. So the book first starts off, the first chapter is just me finding out that my mom passed away. With that situation, I was 5 years old. I remember it like it was yesterday. This is the most vivid memory I have of her because I was 5, so I don't really remember like any like family interactions, or I don't even remember calling her mom because like I said, I was so young. But I do remember the day she passed away. We were getting ready to go somewhere. It was close to 4th of July, and we were getting ready to go to like a family event, and I was looking for my shoe. And she asked me to, while I was looking for my shoes, she was in the tub, and she had asked me to go and grab her clothes off the bed. So I went to go get the clothes off the bed, and I went to the bathroom door. I was knocking on the door, nobody was answering. I was knocking. My brothers was over there playing a game, and I just opened the door tree. So I open the door, I go in, and she's just laying there. And so I thought she was asleep. So I go to my brother, I'm like, okay, mommy in there asleep. And they kind of, you know, like, what are you talking about? You know, because they're older than me, so in their head, they probably already thinking what's going on, but I have no idea. So I was the first person that saw my mom at 5 years old in the bathroom. So they go in there, my brother, he presses her wrist and whatever. So we find out that, you know, she gets taken to the hospital. She didn't pass away there, but essentially she was brain dead. Turns out she hit her head, had a massive heart attack. So she was in the hospital and she was in a coma for about a day. I won't say no names, but they decided to pull the plug. So fast track. I was with my dad, with my grandma. I love my grandma to death. I was like her little sidekick. And so I was with her for a few years. You know, she was taking care of me. And then my grandma ended up passing away. So at the age of about like 7, the time frame is all messed up because like I said, I was young. But still young, I had already lost my mom. Then I lost my grandma. I'm pretty sure that hit my dad hard as well because he had his own ways of coping. I won't go too deep into that. If you want to know about all that, purchase the book. But like I said, he had his own ways of coping and handling his stress. So he did what he did, and then I ended up staying with a very nice lady. I called her grandma. I stayed with her and her family. I got accustomed to their family. It was like my family. You know, I had cousins, I had family, I had this. Some things happened. I ended up in the foster care system, and I was from foster home to foster home.
This house got my lip running so bad right now. What you doing?
I was in foster home to foster home, and within those foster homes, I was still visiting my dad, and some things happened. I won't go too in detail in this video. So if you guys want to know that in detail stuff, then just go ahead and purchase the book, and I'll go more in detail in every chapter. You know, you guys will know what happened. But a lot of things happen as far as abuse and things like that. So while I'm in California, hold on, y'all. These red beans and rice is bomb.
I'm gonna choke myself.
While I'm in California and in these foster homes, my aunt, so this is my mom's sister, she only has one sister. She's in Texas. She ends up finding out that, you know, I'm in the foster care system. So she starts to make trips down to California, court visits, because I had to go to court and everything so often. So after a couple of these visits, they asked me, you know, hey, this lady wants you. Do you want to go out there for a summer to see how you like it, to see if you want to go stay with her? So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll go. I'm like, why not? So I go to Texas for a summer with my aunt. And I'm not gonna lie, over the summer it was cool. I met cousins. I had my own room. You know, staying in foster homes like that, I didn't have my own room. So I'm like, okay, I got my own room. It's just us. You know, I got toys. I got new clothes. So I'm really thinking of real, I wouldn't say materialistic things, but when you don't have nothing, then you have something, you kind of overlook everything else, and you're just like, okay, well, I'm just happy to be in the situation I'm in now, so I don't have to go back to that other situation. So even though I was seeing signs as far as, you know, which I'm not going to go deep into that either. Like I said, if y'all want the in-depth details, purchase the book. But I started seeing a little bit of signs and stuff, but I was still young at this point anyway. But kind of based on everything I had been through, I was very observant for a young child anyway. I was very observant for a young child anyway. So like I said, I started noticing some things, but I kind of just overlooked them. Mood changes and all that kind of stuff, but like I said, I overlooked them. So when I got back to California, they asked, okay, did you like it? I'm like, it was cool. They say, oh, well, do you want to stay with her? Do you want to live up there? I thought about it. I'm like, well, yeah, why not? You know, at that time I thought it was better. You know, I had this, like I said, I have my own room. We're in like this big house. So I'm like, cool. So then I go back to start of 6th grade, because I was a summer after 5th grade. I had graduated. I had read I wrote the 5th grade graduation speech in California, recited at Crenshaw High School. That's where we had our graduation at, because I always loved writing. And I had this one teacher named Miss Blowitz. She was my 5th grade teacher, and she helped me so much in my writing. She took me under her wing, and she would teach me all these type of different words, and just like she just treated me like she knew she saw my talent, and she harvested my gift. Basically, she helped me grow into the writer I am today. And so I did the speech, whatever. So this is 6th grade. So first of all, this is like a little funny part of the story. So I didn't graduate 5th grade in California. So I'm like, okay, I'm moving on to the big dogs. Like I didn't miss elementary school. I didn't finish that. That's a whole different chapter. I get to Texas. They tell me I got to go back to elementary school because in Texas, 6th grade is still elementary school. So that's just like, I was like, well, dang, like I did all this for nothing. Like I'm still with the kids. But anyway, so I get to Texas, I'm still in elementary school. So I get there and whole scenery change, y'all. We went from a house to an apartment. And nothing's wrong with apartments. I live in an apartment now, but you get what I'm saying? Like, if it makes sense, over the summer, was in this huge house, this and that, in a whole different city, was real nice. And not saying where we moved to wasn't nice, but I'm just saying it was like different. Like, okay, like what happened? Like, was that just whatever? That's a whole different story. So I get there, a lot of stuff happened over the years. A lot of mental abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse. Like I said, with those details, I won't go into detail on this video. I'll say that for the book, which I already, put all that in there, and I do go into detail. But it was, like I said, it was mental abuse, it was emotional abuse, it was physical abuse as well. All that was going on with my own family member. When I tell you, it was bad.
Okay, not to cut you off. Kilo, look. You ate your food. You can't be over here begging for mines. Go get in the cage. Go sit down somewhere.
It was bad. But I'll fast forward.
Go sit down.
I'm getting ready to go to college, and I had one school in mind, y'all. I'm the type of person, I know they be like, pick a few different schools, you gotta have a safety net. You gotta have your safety school. Which now that I'm in the situation I'm in, okay, let me get a little bit more then.
You still got beans on your plate.
They bomb.
All the juice out here.
You gotta have a safety net. And now that I'm in the situation I'm in, I wish I would have did that safety net. But I didn't. I was the type of person, I had one goal. I'm gonna do what I have to do to get to the school that I want. And I chose Arizona State. And so I chose Arizona State. That was my dream school. They told me what I had to do to get in, and I did that. I did everything they asked me. I wrote my little essay, all this stuff. And this whole time, I'm still in the foster care system, but for some reason, I wasn't having a social. So, and I also ended up meeting Jonathan, which we'll have a story, this whole separate story about how we met. But that is in the book as well. So I ended up,
You ended up eating?
That's what I ended up eating. Okay, so I ended up meeting Jonathan my 12th grade year or whatever. So I ended up meeting him my 12th grade year. He's kind of in the midst of this little situation that I'm about to explain. So I ended up getting accepted into Arizona State. That was my dream school. I did everything I had to do to get into it. I got accepted. I'm happy. Hey, what's up? So I graduated June 12th, 2015, y'all. Just listen to these dates. June 12th, 2015. I met Jonathan May 2015. We started dating June 16th, 2015. My birthday is also June 16th. So June 16th, I turned 18. A few days after that, don't remember the exact date of that, but a few days after that, a whole situation transpired between my aunt and stuff. And I won't go into detail about that on this video. Only because the reason I'm saying I don't want to go into details, not because I want to try to purchase the book, is because I don't want this to become a super emotional video. Like, I want to let y'all know what happened, but I don't want to, I feel like you guys probably can just read between the lines. And it's too long, the situation is too long to even fit into a video, if y'all want to keep it honest. That's why I wrote a book. My situation is too long to fit into any kind of video, unless it was a movie. Now, if somebody is a producer and you want to turn this into a movie, by all means, I'll break everything down bit by bit. Let me know. Hit us up. But anyway, so a whole situation transpired with her. And jail was in a thing. I ain't do nothing. If y'all know me, y'all know I'm not the type of person that would even touch a jail cell, because I'm just not the type of person. I'm not about to be sitting here fighting with you. I'm not about to be sitting here doing this, doing that. I'm just cool. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm cool. Like, I'm not the type of person. But all this stuff transpired or whatever, lies happened and all that. But long story short, I ended up getting with Jonathan. I ended up staying with him. I called the foster care system, the social workers in California. I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm trying to get to Arizona State. I don't know how I'm going to get there or whatever. And I told them the whole situation. And then they start emailing me, telling me, so, well, we sent checks for housing. We sent checks for tuition. We sent checks for clothing. We sent checks just for recreational use. Like, just to make sure you set, because I had wrote an essay for them, which I didn't know that I had won that essay contest because my guardian, my aunt, had never told me.
Anyways, that's the end of this video. Prank Wars is here. Y'all stay tuned. Like, subscribe to this video, share with your friends, comment down below, and let us know something. See y'all next time. Straight up. Bye.
Bye.
So y'all, Kilo keep begging. So I drenched a piece of chicken in hot sauce. Here, get you some. Get you some. Look, get you some. You don't want it. Here. How you little taste? Huh? Huh? Here.
You didn't miss the kilo?
Mr. Beggar. You don't want it?